comes up. Right. Oop. There.
Okay.
Now, it needs to move over to the center. Stuck into place, nice and straight. Scare the shit out of you?
Yeah.
It won't matter. Bug. Okay. Now, if that isn't pretty straight, this one did a lot better than the other. That's flush. That is on, solid, straight, and then I'll cut the piece for there, I'll cut the piece for there, and then I'm going to nail them up. Once you get the snow off, the sun can actually heat up the wood a bit. And melt the ice. Otherwise, the white snow is reflecting the light back and it's keeping it all frozen and shitty.
Yeah.
And it's pretty slick on top. Can't install it until that's straight. These things are like hella strong, man.
Nice.
Yeah. Forgot, like I don't know if it's like 12 gauge, I think it's 12 gauge steel, these things. That's flush. Now as close as you can and under the plate, hook it on.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
And it was 146 and 1.5 sixteenths, right?
Yeah.
Alright. 146. Alright. Oh, hey folks, it's ridge beam time. That's right, ridge bean time. Yesterday I planed off 3 of them. The tops, one I had to cut short, the one that we had put on the north gable. So they're all level and they're planed on the top nice. And what I've done is for one, I'm going to do it for both beams, like each post as I set it up. I'm clamping 2 2x6s on either side, just basically to create a guide and you know, these bars essentially to hold the pieces in place, because I'm going to put them up one at a time, all 3 plies, and then once they're set together I'll clamp them and then nail them up and put some screws in and get them all nice and solid. So we have at least 5 of those installed to set the ridge for the main part of the building, and then once we get that roof and the pitch set, that will dictate where I need to cut the other post for the ones that sit side by side on the kitchen wall. That post to the left, if I'm looking southward, needs to be cut a little lower because it has to line up with the pitch of the main roof. So the idea is that all along the east side it'll be the same pitch and the same plane, and then on the west side there'll be the pitch for the main part, then the kitchen, and then the front porch. There's one, right?
Yeah.
And then, think. That's that. One. Yeah. It's got to go this way. Okay. Crown, the crown, yeah. Which way the air's going? This is going to go up over my shoulder. Okay. Here, with this first one, a little uncooperative. Yeah. Boo.
Yeah, you need like a hammer or something. It's not going to go in, I don't think, otherwise.
Fun little song.
from the window late at night.
That's not quite far enough.
I'm just watching someone else's life go by, wishing it was mine. Everybody has them at the start. Somewhere along the way they fall apart, and it makes it kinda hard to look up at the lights. When the lights go out, everything is clearer. When the lights go out, I can finally see what it's all about. Standing in the mirror, when the lights go out, it's you looking back at me.
Ridge beam installation was successful. We got one in. One's a good start. And now what we're going to do is set the layout of our rafter. There are a few ways to do this. I went on the intertubes and took a look at some of the different ways people do it. I'm going to do it very, I like, rather than trying to do the measurements and figure out the math, I'm more of a visual person. Just less steps and opportunities for error. So what I've done is a very low-tech solution. I have these little nail brackets, and what I'm doing is I went up to the bottom edge of my rafter, or sorry, my ridge beam, and I tapped that in right beside the post, which is analogous to the edge of the plate here. And then over on this side I've done the same thing. I used a pair of pliers and held it in place and then tapped it into the very top corner of the plate, because what I want my rafter to do is come down perfectly, hit that very perfect edge of the plate, and then I'll cut my bird's mouth, parallel to the plate, and then the seat cut down the side, or the plumb cut. The plumb cut I think is the tail cut, so it's like the seat cut is across the top, and then the plumb cut down the side. And then what I'm going to do with that string, I'm going to tie to the bracket at the top corner. I'm going to stretch that all the way across to the bracket on the other corner, so I have a tight line that goes from, again, the bottom of the ridge to the very top corner of the plate. Once I have that stretched across, Kim's going to help me measure that from one end to the other. And as well, I've got a little, whatever you call it, compass, adjustable angle system. And I'm going to take that up and set it against the ridge beam, and then, adjust it and bend it so that it lines up with the angle of the string. So then I have a set angle that will represent the plumb cut that I need to make to attach to the ridge beam flush. And then that should be the same thing in reverse for my seat cut for the bird's mouth. But again, what I'll probably do is start with the plumb cut, flush it up against the ridge, sit it up on top of the plate, and then kind of eyeball it and adjust it and draw it out until I make my cut and have it seat nice. So worst case scenario, maybe we mess one up, but we have a couple of extras just in case. But once we have that one rafter done and it's nice and tight and clean and fits from ridge to top plate, then we'll use that as our template to cut all the others.
I can be a shadow rolling on the street. I can make the same movements on repeat. I can go on walking when I'm sound asleep. I can lose myself that way. Wanna see from the bright side. Keep my head in the game. Be a shaker out in the land.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not too bad. I think I got it.
Just until we know we got it right.
This is incredible. That means I need one cut here.
I can lose myself that way. Wanna be a receiver. Wanna pick up first ring.
This is the moment of truth. That's about right. So, how's that look?
It looks perfect.
It's pretty good.
That's right? It's right on your end?
Well, it is. I'm pretty happy with that. And I would say the seat cut is a little bit shallow for it to sit flush. That is on for life.
Nice.
All right, now this is the moment of truth. If I let this go, will it drop? No. Now what you do is you lay the sheet on top of this, and it overhangs maybe 3 inches, and then it meets in the middle to make your peak, but leaves a gap on top for all your gluty airflow. Now. That is on for life.
Sweet.
Now I gotta get 2 more, and then I'm gonna tow it from the sides.
Hey guys, so we went to the big city yesterday. They have a lot of snow, like in comparison to what we have, and we thought we had a lot. It's nothing. It's nothing in comparison to what they've got, and it was super beautiful and just surreal. But we are looking forward to the holidays now as a result. It just got us feeling very Christmassy. But while we were there, we got some OSB. The idea is that we want to start being more efficient with our time and get ourselves dried in faster. So while Al is working on the rafters, I'm going to start putting up the walls with the OSB. We have enough, I think, for at least the west side, and that's the first side that I'm going to start on. I'm not going to be able to start it today just because Al has to put a channel in for me, and also it's pretty windy today, so Al's just going to continue working on the rafters, cutting those, and, you know, using a template to try and get them up as quickly as he can. And I will start the OSB tomorrow, and hopefully we can get ourselves dried in pretty quickly before we get more snow, because we've got a lot coming.
Riding out the waves, all the ebbs and flows used to bring me down. I'm stronger now, used to toss me about. I'm wiser now, feel the tide coming, know the feeling now, used to lose my ground. I'm wiser now, used to toss me about. I'm wiser now. Ride it out, ride it out, ride it out, ride it out. Learn to sail the storm, know and have a plan. Used to get knocked down, I'm stronger now. Used to toss me about, I'm wiser now. Ride it out, 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 ride it out.
Got this one.
Okay,
Three.
one.
1, 2, 3. One here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. One here. 1, 2, 3. One here. And then a full one. Well, I got to measure these. I don't know how wide these are. So then a board goes all the way across. So what I want to do is rip one up the middle, take a little bit of an edge off.